friends, let's talk about fixed deposit scheme, the comparison between the fixed deposit scheme in SBI and post office. So firstly, I will say that in post office uh, you will get your interest, fixed deposit interest annually, but it will be calculated quarterly. So the interest rate here gives you per annum interest, but when it is compounded quarterly, the interest rate will be slightly higher. Near about like that in 5 year fixed deposit you will see here 7.5%, but actually you will give 7.71% interest. So here is very easy and very specific method, that is 1 year 6.9% interest, 2 year 7.0% interest, 3 year 7.1% interest, and 5 year 7.5% interest. As I told earlier, the interest will be slightly higher because it is calculated quarterly at compound interest. So now talk about SBI. SBI gives you multiple option. Between 7 to 45 days you will get 3.50% interest. Between 46 days to 179 days you will get 4.75% interest. 180 days to 210 days you will get 5.75% interest. 211 days to less than 1 year you will get 6% interest. 365 days you will get 6.8% interest. 366 days to 455 days 6.80% interest. 456 days to less than 2 years you will get 6.8% interest. 2 years to less than 3 years, that is 7% interest. 3 years to less than 5 years, 6.75% interest. 5 years up to 10 years, 6.50% interest, and 400 days 7.10% interest. So now we compare 1 year interest, that is 365 days interest, here is 6.80, whereas in post office you will get 6.9% or slightly higher than 6.9% interest, that is equals to 7% interest. When we talk about 2 year or more than 2 year, you will get 7% or 6.75%. But in post office you will get 7% to 7.1% in 3 year, and 5 year account you will get 7.5% interest, whereas in SBI you will get less interest when the time is greater. After 5 years or before 5 years you will get some less amount of interest, slightly less 0.5 to 1% less interest you will get. So it is your choice to invest money in post office or in state bank, but it is my duty to aware of this fact, because here what you get and in post office what you get slightly vary, because that is, if you talk about 2 years to 3 years, that is 7% interest, and when I am talking about 3 years, that is 7.1%. But if you deposit more than 5 years or 5 years, you will invest post office because it will gives you more interest. See that 3 years to 5 years it will gives you 6.75% interest, and after 5 years you will get 6.50% interest, whereas in post office you will get 7.5% interest. So 7.5%, and which is compounded quarterly, so it will gives you like 7.71% interest. So it will be very much better to invest in post office if your plan to invest in 5 year or more than 5 year. But if you plan to less than 6 months or 7 months or 8 months, then you will go for bank, because post office has no option to less than 1 year. Post office first option starts with 1 year fixed, 2 year fixed, 3 year fixed, and then 5 years fixed. But in that case SBI gives you multiple option in days, in terms of days of fixed deposit. But when you talk about in years, 1 year, 2 year, 5 years, it will gives you less interest as compared to post office. So now it is your choice to do where your FD or TD account you should open. So this is the whole thing. Thank you very much.